Hey guys, welcome back to Glam and I'm here to review something that I didn't actually think I was going to review, but I would actually like to get it out of my house as early as possible. So you probably already know what it is. I've only given it like probably 2 wearings. I can't keep doing it because I really don't enjoy it. So from the house of Lattafa, it's Lattafa Asad Zanzibar. And I will say this, before the original Asad got popular, I saw it on fragrancebuy.ca, I bought it. First spray, I was like, oh, it's not bad. And then after that, I was like, you know what? It's so synthetic. It's bothering me. I'm getting a headache from it. So I sold it. I never reviewed it. It got really popular and people kept telling me it was a clone of Sauvage Elixir. It's a very synthetic clone of Sauvage Elixir. I actually like Lattafa. I have a ton of them. A lot of them are like, I really like a handful of them. Let's see. I mean, that's the one that's like my favorite Lattafa. Probably will always be my favorite Lattafa. Let's go ahead and talk about this one. I'm going to read you the notes, and then I'm going to tell you why I'm getting rid of it. Okay, here we go. So Asad Zanzibar is lavender, black pepper, coconut water, iris, salt, vanilla, and incense. I am going to spray a test strip, even though I really don't need to. Also, if you like it, feel free to like whatever you want. I just feel like this was severely overhyped, so let's go ahead and spray it. Hopefully it's better now than last time I smelled it. Okay. So I can tell you what it is. It's not a horrible fragrance, and off of skin, like when it's just in the air, it's nice. It's strong for sure. Okay, it's happening again. So it's a nice fragrance, like when it's just in the air, it's nice. You can get the coconut water and the iris, and it's like a lipsticky iris. However, when you actually smell that iris up close, or even when it's on your neck, the iris is done like just so synthetically that every time I wear it, I get nauseated. And although like after that dries down, it'll take a while, like, cause it's, in my opinion, it's a pretty strong fragrance. It takes a while to dry down, and then that kind of like nauseating part from the iris will start to fade away, but I can't handle that much like on me for that long. I can kind of understand why some people like it. And if you don't have a sensitive nose, you don't have a sensitive nose, so you know it's probably not going to bother you. However, for me, it has been nauseating every time I've worn it. 2 full wearings, and then a couple times I sprayed on skin and I was like, nah, I can't. Now I will say this, it was way worse when I got it, so like now it's definitely a lot better. It's less abrasive. However, although it seems like it'd be a really nice tropical fragrance, although the iris is a little out of place here, it's like fruity tropical, and then also it has like an iris that does go lipsticky. So for me, those two aren't necessarily things that I would want together. Either way, I can understand why some people do like it, but this is never something that I'm going to wear, because yeah, sure, it was under $40. I think I got it for, or maybe just under $40, maybe $40. And yeah, it performs. But if I'm gonna wear a fragrance, I obviously have a pretty big selection. I want a fragrance that I like from the beginning, and not that I'm like constantly waiting for it to evolve into something that I'm hoping is better. On top of it, the amount of hype that this has gotten is pretty ridiculous, for the fact that it's not the best Lattafa I've ever tried. In fact, out of all the Lattafas, this is the one that's getting dumped out of my collection the quickest. Like other than the original Asad, and it's like the bottling is cheap. Like it came all scratched up because this little sleeve thing, the little silver piece, like kind of scratched it up in the box, which again doesn't really matter because I'm getting rid of it. I'll give you the full review to the best of my ability. Performance, it is a big performer. Again, because it's not a DNA that I prefer, too strong. And in terms of who can wear it, I think like pretty much anyone can wear it. It runs a little juvenile for me, but pretty unisex, which is ironic because, you know, Asad I think was supposed to be really masculine, so I thought that this was going to be kind of like part 2 of that. But no, I actually find it to be very unisex, that like irisy coconut thing right down the center. Again, just a little bit more juvenile. I wouldn't be able to tell you if you can get compliments because I've never been able to leave my house wearing it. This has been a scrubber for me for the most part. Like I can smell it. The strip is like just sitting here and I can smell it pretty strong. So I personally feel that because Lattafa has made some serious bangers and has done a really good job, I'm very thrown off at the hype this one has gotten. This is significantly more synthetic than a lot of things that they've come out with. That synthetic like undertone to the iris. I don't want to say anything negative about it, but the undertone to the iris, that synthetic undertone, it's tough. It's really tough. Like I have to stop doing that because it's really gonna bother me in a second here. Yeah, I don't understand the hype. It seems like it's probably the most hyped Lattafa in a really long time, and Lattafa gets hyped. So the fact that this one got more than most of them, and like again, the packaging is pretty poor, and the scent is pretty okay at best. And that's if you're like completely okay with a very synthetic undertone. Again, it is what it is. If you like it, like it. Nothing against you. Everyone's got a different nose. It's just surprising to me that this was as hyped as it was. I'm obviously not sponsored by Lattafa, and will obviously after this video definitely not be sponsored by Lattafa. So I'm just going to tell you my honest truth. I couldn't wear it. There's just no point in wearing something that I really don't enjoy. So I'm not going to wear it anymore. Again, I'm probably going to try to sell it online today, just because I don't really want to keep it in my house. Like, I don't want my collection to keep growing with stuff that I just truly don't like. And it's very rare that I really don't like a fragrance and have anything negative to say about it. But I think the hype on this one, it just threw me off. I don't understand why it's so hyped, and it's definitely not even top 10 Lattafas, you know? So that's really all I'm going to say about it. Just a short to the point review of why I dislike this. In fact, I got it in a haul of 5, and like it made me judge the rest of them very harshly because I was so disappointed. This is actually my biggest letdown of the entire year. And after this, I'm really taking a step back from buying clones because the quality of this one and the hype that it got, like I can keep giving you stuff that's hyped, or I can give you stuff that actually smells good and goes under the radar, and I think is a lot more bang for your buck. I refuse to wear stuff like this. Again, if you want to, go ahead, but I don't think you should wear stuff that you have to wait for the good smell to come out. Again, a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances, you wait on them a little bit and they start getting better, but that nauseating undertone, I really don't think is going to go away for me. Again, I know that my nose might be more sensitive than some others. So if you like it, wear it. But I want to come out and be very honest and tell you, I'm not going to hype this one up. I didn't care for it. The other one that I got from this house that same day that I thought was really nice was Lattafa Asad, and I think the bottling is beautiful. It was the same price, and I think the quality of this smells so good. It may not be something that I wear often, but I think it's a really sexy fragrance, and I think a lot of people are going to find it incredibly addicting. So it's funny that they're made by the same house because they are miles apart from each other. I know this is going to be a controversial review because this was so hyped and is still being so hyped, and I'm probably one of the first people that comes out on YouTube and says I really don't like it. It's okay. Start a conversation in the comment section. Let me know what you thought if you've tried this fragrance. As always, remember to like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed to my channel, hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!